Many of us grew up eating oatmeal, and over the years, we've heard all about its health benefits, how it's packed with fiber, how it's good for the heart, and how it keeps us full for hours. But what if I told you that the way you prepare or eat oatmeal could be quietly sabotaging your health instead of improving it? Now, before you start worrying, don't worry. This isn't about giving up oatmeal. In fact, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make your oatmeal the right way so that you can get all of its health benefits. We're going to go through 10 common mistakes people make with oatmeal, and I bet you'll be surprised by at least a few of them. So, stay with me, and let's talk about these mistakes one by one. And hey, before we get started, let me ask you this. Where are you tuning in from? Comment below and share your city. I always enjoy hearing from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips like these. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. Alright, let's get into it. Mistake 1. Adding too much sugar. It's natural to want your breakfast to taste good. After all, no one likes bland food. A spoonful of sugar, a drizzle of syrup, or even a handful of sweetened dried fruits can make your oatmeal more enjoyable. But too much sugar can quietly harm your health. You might not realize it, but excess sugar in your diet can lead to serious health issues like high blood sugar, weight gain, inflammation, and even an increased risk of heart disease. Studies from the American Heart Association show that consuming too much added sugar is linked to higher risks of type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and even cognitive decline. And let's be honest, at this stage in life, the last thing we need is more trouble with blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, or extra weight that's hard to shed. Too much sugar in the morning can set you up for a day filled with fatigue, cravings, and mood swings. You might feel great right after eating, but an hour or two later, you're hungry again, reaching for snacks, and feeling drained. So what's the better way? You just need to choose better sources. Instead of refined sugar, try fresh fruit like bananas, berries, or apples. They add natural sweetness along with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. A sprinkle of cinnamon. Not only does it enhance flavor, but research from Diabetes Care Journal suggests that cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar levels. A dash of vanilla extract or nutmeg. These can give your oatmeal a warm, naturally sweet taste without any sugar at all. Unsweetened coconut flakes or crushed nuts. They add a touch of sweetness and crunch while giving you healthy fats and protein. Mistake 2. Using flavored instant oats. Now, let's talk about something that might seem like a quick and easy breakfast solution, but is actually doing more harm than good. Flavored instant oats. I get it. Life is busy, and sometimes, the thought of cooking plain oats sounds like too much effort. Flavored instant oatmeal packets promise convenience, taste, and nutrition all in one. But most of these quick options are loaded with added sugar, artificial flavors, and preservatives that can quietly sabotage your health. According to research from the Cleveland Clinic, many flavored oatmeal packets contain up to 12 grams of added sugar per serving. And most people don't stop at just one packet. That's nearly half the daily sugar limit recommended for older adults in just one bowl of oatmeal. And it's not just the sugar. These instant oats are often highly processed, meaning they have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients. Without that fiber, your oatmeal digests quickly, causing a blood sugar spike, which then crashes, leaving you tired, hungry, and craving more food just a couple of hours later. So what's the better choice? Instead of reaching for the flavored instant packets, try plain, old-fashioned rolled oats or steel-cut oats. They may take a few more minutes to prepare, but they offer so many more health benefits. More fiber, which keeps your digestion regular and prevents blood sugar spikes. No artificial additives or preservatives, just pure, wholesome oats. A slower digestion process, which means you stay full longer and avoid those mid-morning hunger crashes. By making this one simple swap, you're already making a huge improvement in your health. You're ditching the sugar and chemicals while keeping the good stuff, real, nourishing food. Mistake 3. Skipping protein in your oatmeal. Now, let's talk about something that might explain why you feel hungry again just an hour or two after breakfast. If you're eating oatmeal without adding any protein, you might be making a mistake that's quietly affecting your energy levels, metabolism, and overall health. According to research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, breakfasts that lack enough protein can lead to increased hunger, blood sugar crashes, and cravings throughout the day. And if you're snacking more often, that can lead to unwanted weight gain and difficulty managing your blood sugar levels. So what's the solution? The good news is you don't have to eat meat with your oatmeal to get enough protein. There are simple and delicious ways to boost the protein content of your morning bowl. Greek yogurt. Just a spoonful can add creaminess and a powerful protein punch. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, or flax seeds not only add crunch, but also provide protein and healthy fats. Nut butter. A small dollop of peanut butter or almond butter makes oatmeal richer and more satisfying. Milk instead of water. Cooking oats in milk or adding it afterward provides extra protein and a better texture. Eggs. Yes, really. Stirring in a beaten egg while cooking gives your oatmeal a creamy texture and a protein boost. If you've ever felt like your oatmeal just doesn't stick with you until lunch, this small change can make a huge difference. Mistake 4. Overeating oatmeal. Oatmeal is packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, all great for your health. Many people assume that because oatmeal is healthy, the more, the better. But according to the Journal of Nutrition, regularly exceeding portion sizes, even with nutritious foods, can lead to an excess of calories, making it harder to maintain a healthy weight. And here's something even more important for older adults. Too much fiber at once can cause bloating, gas, and stomach discomfort. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that a sudden increase in fiber, especially in large portions, can overwhelm the digestive system, leading to discomfort instead of benefits. The recommended serving of dry oats per meal is about half a cup, 40 to 50 grams. Once cooked, this expands and provides enough fiber to keep you full without overloading your digestive system. A balanced bowl is always better than a bigger bowl. Eating the right amount ensures you get all the benefits of oatmeal without the bloating, blood sugar spikes, or unwanted weight gain. Mistake 5. Not soaking your oats. Now, here's a mistake most people don't even think about: skipping the soaking process before cooking oats. It might sound like an unnecessary step, but trust me, this small habit can make a big difference in how well your body absorbs nutrients and digests your oatmeal. Oats contain something called phytic acid, a natural compound found in many grains. The problem? Phytic acid binds to essential minerals like iron, calcium, and magnesium, preventing your body from absorbing them properly. Over time, this can lead to nutrient deficiencies, weaker bones, and even lower energy levels. For older adults, getting enough minerals is crucial for keeping bones strong, preventing fatigue, and supporting overall health. But if your oatmeal isn't properly prepared, you might be missing out on the very nutrients your body needs the most. Research from the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition found that soaking oats for at least 8 hours can reduce phytic acid levels by up to 50%, making minerals more available for your body to absorb. But that's not the only benefit. Soaking oats also makes them easier to digest. If you've ever felt bloated or heavy after eating oatmeal, it could be because your body is struggling to break down the fiber. Soaked oats soften naturally, making digestion smoother and reducing the chance of stomach discomfort. How to soak oats properly. Add half a cup of oats to a bowl or jar. Cover with water or milk, about 1 cup, and let it sit overnight. In the morning, drain and rinse if desired. Then cook as usual. If you want to take it a step further, adding a splash of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar while soaking can help break down phytic acid even more. Mistake 6. Eating undercooked oats. I know. Sometimes we're in a hurry. Maybe you like a bit of chew in your oatmeal, or maybe you think a quick soak is enough. But undercooked oats can be tough on digestion and prevent your body from absorbing key nutrients properly. Oats are high in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that's fantastic for lowering cholesterol and stabilizing blood sugar. But when oats aren't fully cooked, this fiber remains harder to break down, making it more difficult for your stomach to digest. The result? Bloating, gas, stomach discomfort, slower nutrient absorption. According to a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition, inadequately cooked fiber-rich foods can irritate the digestive tract, leaving you feeling sluggish, heavy, and uncomfortable throughout the day. So, how do you cook oats the right way? 4 rolled oats. Cook for at least 5 to 7 minutes on the stove or microwave until they're soft and creamy. 4 steel-cut oats. These take longer, at least 20 to 30 minutes, but they're worth it. If you're short on time, soak them overnight to cut down cooking time. 4 instant oats. Even though they cook quickly, Make sure they're fully softened before eating. A great trick? Let your oatmeal sit for a couple of minutes after cooking. This allows the fibers to soften even more, making digestion easier. Mistake 7. Using the wrong liquid when cooking oats. Some people cook their oats directly in milk, thinking it'll make them creamier and more flavorful. But what if I told you that this simple habit might be ruining your oatmeal? When oats are cooked directly in milk, something interesting happens. The proteins in milk react with the starch in oats, making them overly thick, sticky, and sometimes gluey. Overcooking milk can cause nutrient loss, especially calcium and certain B vitamins. The heavier texture can make digestion harder, leaving you feeling bloated or too full. Instead of getting a smooth and creamy consistency, you often end up with a dense, overly thick bowl of oatmeal that's harder to enjoy. What's the right way to do it? Cook your oats in water first. Let them soften and absorb moisture properly. Once they're fully cooked, then stir in your milk. This keeps the texture light, smooth, and creamy without the stickiness. For extra creaminess, add a splash of milk at the end or just before serving. By making this simple switch, you'll get the best of both worlds. Properly cooked oats that still have all the creaminess and richness of milk. And if you don't drink dairy, the same rule applies to plant-based alternatives like almond, oat, or soy milk. Always add them toward the end for the best results. Mistake 8. Skipping salt in your oatmeal. Now, this might sound strange, but if you're making oatmeal without adding even a pinch of salt, you're missing out on a simple trick that can completely change the way your oatmeal tastes. Most people think of oatmeal as a sweet breakfast, so the idea of adding salt doesn't even cross their minds. But here's something interesting. A tiny bit of salt doesn't make your oatmeal salty. It actually enhances its natural flavors. According to culinary experts at America's Test Kitchen, adding a small pinch of salt while cooking oatmeal brings out the natural sweetness of the oats, making them taste richer without adding sugar. Balances flavors so your oatmeal doesn't taste flat or bland. Prevents cravings for extra sugar or sweeteners, helping you keep your breakfast healthy. It's a simple, scientific fact. Salt activates certain taste receptors in your mouth, making all the flavors in your food more noticeable and satisfying. When to add salt for the best results. Don't sprinkle it on top after cooking. It won't blend in properly. Add a small pinch of salt while cooking so it dissolves evenly into the oats. It only takes a pinch, just 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon per serving, but the difference in taste is huge. So, next time you make oatmeal, don't forget this tiny yet powerful ingredient. It might be the secret to making your breakfast taste better than ever. Mistake 10. Relying solely on oatmeal for breakfast. Oatmeal is fantastic. It's heart-healthy, fiber-rich, and packed with nutrients. But here's the problem. It doesn't provide everything your body needs on its own. If oatmeal is your only breakfast every day, you could be missing out on key nutrients that are essential as you age. According to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, a diet that lacks variety can lead to protein deficiencies, which can cause muscle loss and slower metabolism, lack of healthy fats, which are important for brain function and energy, low intake of essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin B12, iron, and omega-3 fatty acids. And here's the thing. Nutrient deficiencies don't show up overnight. They develop slowly, leading to issues like fatigue, weakened immunity, poor digestion, and even memory problems over time. How to fix it? Make oatmeal part of a balanced diet. Pair it with protein. Add Greek yogurt, nuts, eggs, or cottage cheese to make sure you're getting enough protein in the morning. Include healthy fats. A spoonful of nut butter, chia seeds, or avocado can give your body the good fats it needs. Switch it up. Instead of eating oatmeal every day, try whole grain toast with eggs, a smoothie with spinach and protein, or even a simple bowl of fruit with nuts. By adding variety to your breakfast, you're making sure your body gets all the nutrients it needs to stay strong, energized, and healthy. So, there you have it, 10 common oatmeal mistakes that could be secretly harming your health. The good news? Now you know exactly how to fix them. By making small, smart adjustments, like cutting back on sugar, adding protein, soaking your oats, and eating a balanced diet, you can turn oatmeal into a nutritional powerhouse that actually works for your body. Now, before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Which mistake surprised you the most? Do you have any special tricks for making the perfect bowl of oatmeal? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on healthy eating and better living. Your health starts with small, mindful choices, and now you know how to make every spoonful count.